glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Brian and Jocelyn. Really well done. Good afternoon. I'm Jason Clark, and it is my pleasure as principal of nscc Kingstec campus to welcome you to today's convocation ceremony to celebrate the class of 2025. I will begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded territory and ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq Nation. Our relationship is based on a series of peace and friendship treaties between the Mi'kmaq Nation and the Crown, dating back to 1725. In Nova Scotia, we recognize that we are all treaty people. We also acknowledge the African Nova Scotians who arrived here 400 years ago, and from that time on, they have contributed to the infrastructure and economic wealth of the towns and cities they helped to build, but from which they could not benefit. Let us learn more about how these respective communities were shaped by the historical contributions of African Nova Scotians to Mi'kma'ki. To our graduates, their families and supporters, to our special guests, and to those joining us on live stream, thank you for being a part of this very special day as we celebrate our amazing class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce our stage guests. In the front row, starting with my immediate right, we have Don Bureau, nscc President. Nicole Robinson, nscc Board Member. Genevieve Allen Hearn, Alumni Representative. Andrew Lafford, Vice President, Academic. In the second row, starting farthest from me, we have Connie Fisher, Dean, School of Health and Human Services. Tara Keener, Dean, School of Access, Education and Language. Donna Kennedy, Director, Enrollment and Registrar. Kathy Forster, Assistant Registrar. Abu Kamara, Manager, Student Services. Mike Rochester, Academic Chair, School of Health and Human Services. Patty Shepard, Academic Chair, School of Access, Education and Language. I'd also like to acknowledge some of our important partners and supporters of Kingstec who are in attendance today. Dave Corkum, Mayor, Municipality of the County of Kings. Sarah McDonald, Elder and Knowledge Holder, Annapolis Valley First Nation. Ron Gillis, APTAC Case Manager and Sarafet Facilitator, Native Council of Nova Scotia. And Ramona Jennings, Chair of the Board of Governors of the Flower Cart Group. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate our graduates. I would now like to take a moment to acknowledge our 2025 Student Association Executive. Darcy Cudmore, President. Tracy Benjamin, Vice President, Activities. Colin McKinnon, Vice President, Communications. Oriel Kavejeva, Vice President, Finance. And Tamara Rand, Vice President, Services. These student leaders have given their time and energy to enhance the college experience for our students. And I want to thank them for their incredible contributions. At this time of year, we say goodbye to those in our campus family who have chosen to retire. I'd like to recognize all of our retiring staff and ask those who are present to please stand when I call their name. Alice Venema, faculty, School of Access, Education and Language. 15 years for Alice. Heather Hill, faculty, School of Business and Creative Industries, 16 years. Glenn Mahan, facilities manager, 20 years. Jill Hiscock, faculty, School of Business and Creative Industries, 20 years. And Dale Grushi, faculty, School of Health and Human Services, 26 years. Congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for putting your heart and soul into supporting our students and imprinting a legacy of positivity and collegiality on our campus culture. Family and friends, we are so glad you have taken the time to support the graduates in person and online. Our photographer, Jess Bain, will take pictures of each graduate receiving their credential. In turn, we please ask our guests to not to leave their seats to take photos. A link to the photos will be emailed to each graduate within a day or two of our event. You also have the opportunity for photos during our alumni reception following the ceremony in the library. To our graduates, when you began your learning journey with us, you were eager and curious and maybe a little anxious. What stands out the most is the incredible energy you carried with you. The spark of enthusiasm for learning filled every hallway, classroom, shop, lab, and conversation. As we gather today, that spark is still there, but any initial anxiousness is gone and been replaced with confidence, strength, and a sense of purpose. Having witnessed that transformation is what makes this day so special for all of us. So many individuals have played a role in supporting your journey to graduation, and I'd like to take this moment to express my gratitude to our staff. I'd ask our campus employees to please stand and be acknowledged. We are so thankful for all your efforts to support the success of our learners. Graduates, you have accomplished so much and you should be so proud. Please know that your entire college family is absolutely thrilled to see you shine today and can't wait to hear about your next steps. On behalf of all of us at Kingstec, congratulations to the class of 2025. It is now my privilege to welcome our President, Dawn Bureau, to address our graduates and guests.
Thank you, Jason, and good afternoon, everybody. You know, I always love coming to the Kingstec campus. A number of years ago, I had the honor of working at this campus for a few years, and it's always like a homecoming for me to come back here. So what an honor for me to address the graduating class of 2025, now as the college president. And I too want to welcome everyone here this afternoon as we celebrate the class of 2025. And graduates, this is such an important milestone in your lives, and we are here this afternoon to celebrate your success. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you. You know, folks, I think we'd all agree that we are coming together this afternoon at a time when the world feels a bit more wobbly now than it usually does. It's a world that's uncertain, and it's a world that's full of change. And that word change is such a simple word. It's only 6 letters long, but with it, it carries the weight of our greatest fears and the promise of our brightest future. But at a time when the world feels a bit more uncertain and volatile, we're also seeing the pace of change only increasing. In fact, it's been said that the current pace of change will be the slowest that we'll experience for the rest of our lives. Let's take, for example, the pace of change with technology. I'm sure a few of our students have heard, or graduates have heard about the AI application of ChatGPT. A few. Well, would you believe that when ChatGPT was first launched, it reached 50 million users in less than a month? And by comparison, to reach 50 million users, it took Facebook 3 years, the cell phone 12 years. For those of us who can remember traditional phones, it took 50 years, and it took 62 years for the automobile to reach 50 million users. But ChatGPT reached 50 million users in 28 days. And in this world of rapid and nonlinear change, where that type of change is just a given, it may seem that there's little room for optimism and hope. But I think the exact opposite is true. I think and I believe that there are incredible opportunities ahead for us as a country, as a region, and as a province. You know, some of our local partners were announced today, and in this job as president, I get to work with incredible nscc staff and faculty and community partners, and I see a lot of people who are optimists. And that word optimism is so, so important. You know, it's been noted that a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. And these folks are indeed optimists. So graduates, the question becomes, how do we see and how do we prepare ourselves for the opportunities that are ahead? And I believe there are 3 ways. The first is the truism in the quote from Malcolm X, that a commitment to education is the passport to future opportunities because tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And graduates, we are here this afternoon to celebrate your commitment to education. And with the amount of worldwide information doubling every 2 years, the need to be committed to lifelong learning has never been stronger. So graduates, I ask that you please continue with your formal and informal learning after you cross this stage this afternoon. The second area that I think we need to focus on to prepare for tomorrow lies in the word courage. You know, research tells us that 80% of people worldwide believe that the world is changing too quickly for them, indicating an overall sense of anxiety and fear in this current state of affairs. My favorite author, John Maxwell, says that your life expands with courage and it shrinks with fear. He explains that successful people, they have fear in their life, but they choose instead to focus on courage. And I think we'd all agree that simply thinking about courage does not make you courageous. You must take action. And graduates, I'm sure that each and every one of you had a bit of fear mixed into your emotions when you thought about coming to NSCC. But your courage led to your action that resulted in you being here this afternoon. And the third area that I believe we need to focus on to prepare for the opportunities of tomorrow is adaptability. Now, what is adaptability? It's the capacity to adjust quickly and easily to changes in your personal and in your work lives. And I believe it's critically important to build the muscle of adaptability. Would you believe that adaptability is now the #1 characteristic sought by employers in their employees? And again, my favorite author, John Maxwell, says when speaking about adaptability, he explains that life is not like a puzzle. You know, when you make a puzzle, you take out the pieces, you lay them out on the table, and what do? Look at the picture and the cover of the box. That cover on the box gives you a clear and defined picture of where you're going when you make the puzzle. There's no room to adapt. But life, he says, is the exact opposite. You have to take action and be adaptable before you see the picture of what's ahead in your life. So graduates, my overall ask of you is this. Would you please take the amazing skills that you've developed while studying here at the Kingstec campus into this world of change, and please never stop having the courage to take action and to not let fear be your dominant emotion as you adapt and as you build the picture of the next phase of your lives. And graduates, when I think about the adaptability and the courage that you had while studying and pursuing your credential, there are people joining us this afternoon who are part of your journey of learning. So to the audience, I say, unbeknownst to our graduates, they actually have one more assignment to complete before you get to come on stage and receive your credential. I have their attention now. They're all looking at me. This is cool. I want you to think of that person or persons who are joining us this afternoon for whom you have gratitude, to whom you'd like to say thank you for being there to help with your adaptability while you were studying at NSCC. And I ask that because we have a tradition at NSCC where I ask the graduating class as your last assignment to stand as you're able and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience to say thank you. Thank you for being there while I was completing my studies. So, graduates, as your last assignment, please stand and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience, please. And for your last assignment, on behalf of all the faculty and staff here, I get to grant your mark. And I think they deserve an A+. Congratulations, you've now completed all your assignments. You can now graduate. Well done. Good job. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this afternoon that I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge. You see, for decades, the alumni of the Nova Scotia Community College have been showing their courage by being adaptable, working and living in the communities in Nova Scotia and beyond to make, quite frankly, the world a better place. So if you're joining us this afternoon and you are a past graduate of NSCC, or one of our predecessor institutions or schools, or a past graduate of CCEDP, or one of our other internal learning programs, would you now stand to be recognized? And folks, look around the room and see who stands up. In a province of just over 1 million people, our provincial population is just over 1 million people, would you believe that there are over 100,000 NSCC alumni living in the province of Nova Scotia? So to each and every one of you, thank you for being such incredible ambassadors of this amazing institution. So graduates, in conclusion, the French author Madame Nin once said, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. And to be truly courageous, you must never forget that you are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, you are smarter than you think, and you are loved more than you will ever know. To you, our amazing class of 2025, let me simply say, you did it. Again, congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
I am Patty Shepard, the Academic Chair for the School of Access, Education, and Language. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Access, Education, and Language. The candidates for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Emma Eisner. Gerald Friesen. Kara Friesen. Mr. President, the graduates for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. For the information of the audience, those students who attained honors standing have this designation noted in the program. Congratulations for your outstanding academic performance. Students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates and diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Academic and Career Connections. Andres Charlie. Mallory Connors. Mr. President, the graduates in Academic and Career Connections. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Early Childhood Education. Ava Crow. Kennedy Crow. Jeffany De Lima. Mackenzie Ellis. Amber Emino. Rose Fancy. Jacqueline Keddy. Abigail Ketty Sabin. Knox Key. Sydney Lane. Jaden Lewis. Isabella Meisner. Sophie Ottens. Brooke Purchase. Paige Rayfuse. Abigail Rober. Paige Sheffield. Jessica Spence. Kitty Stevens. Abigail White. Isabella Wood. Mr. President, the graduates in early childhood education.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Rochester, the Academic Chair for the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. Continuing care. Ella Aegis. Aurora Duño. Chloe Grant. Aubrey Harrett. Abby Hughes. Zoe Zedri. Anika Jules. Mahakpreet Kaur. Jordan Kendrick. Jian Lim. Rain McNeil. Kayla Ranson. Brooklyn Richards. Hallie Sears. Albin Saji. Megan Swim. Alan Varghese. Leah Walker. Toi, you. Mr. President, the graduates in continuing care. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Disability Supports and Services. Abhijit Aji. Caitlin Allen. Gideon Antonio. Lyrica Ashley. Ruth Chima. Hartwell Eloisi. Joy Ekaruche. Emma Eshen. Ogechukwu Ezagu. Peace John. M. Pemberton. Haley Ward. Mackenzie Wilson. Mr. President, the graduates in Disability Supports and Services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Social Services. Invited guests, it is the tradition at Nova Scotia Community College that when a member of the staff has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credentials. Justin Barkhouse. Carly Best. Anna Cottonton Fuller. Megan Foster. Elizabeth Gibson. Jessica Gould. Selena Harbers. Brina Moore. Scott Olshewick joins us now to present his daughter, Hannah Olshewick, with a diploma in social services. Malachi Sampson. Jane Crossland Young joins us now to present her daughter Mallory Sherman with a diploma in social services. Adriana Smiley. Zahara Supple States. Quinn Todd. Kiera Wenham Clark. Jessica West. Sarah Wynot. Mr. President, the graduates in social services.
Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2025 graduating class of the Kingstec campus, Nova Scotia Community College. Good afternoon. My name is Abu Kamar. I'm the Manager of Student Services here at Kingstec. I now have the pleasure of presenting the Student Major Awards. Each NSCC campus presents only 5 major student awards per academic year, making them truly a great accomplishment. This afternoon, we're proud to recognize three of our award winners. That was hard to get out. The first award being presented today is a Governor General's Academic Medal, one of only 2 at the college given out for highest academic achievement. We now welcome Andrew Lafford, Vice President Academic, to the front of the stage to present the Governor General's Academic Medal. This is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. The recipient is Jessica West, Social Services. Congratulations. Our next award, the Board of Governors Award, acknowledge academic achievement and contribution to campus and community life. We now welcome Nicole Robinson, Board of Governors member, to the front of the stage to present the Board of Governors Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or communities activities. The recipient is Selena Herbers, Social Services. We now welcome Genevieve Allen Earn, NSCC Class of 2021, to the front of the stage to present this year's NSCC Alumni Award. Awarded to a graduating student who embodies the NSCC alumni tradition of excellence and ambassadorship, and whose extraordinary contributions have inspired a sense of community and pride on campus. The recipient is Jolalian Elawosi Social Services. Wrong program. I'll just reverse there for a second. Disability Supports and Services. And it's Jolalian Hartwell Elawosi. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you 3 of our 2025 award winners of the Kingstec campus, Nova Scotia Community College. I now have the distinct honor of introducing this year's valedictorian. Hartwell Elawosi was nominated this year as the Kingstec Valedictorian and was chosen to represent the 2025 class. Hartwell is graduating today from our Disability Supports and Services program. A trained psychologist, a YouTube mental health content creator, international student ambassador, a mother, a friend, all-around remarkable student, just a few of the things that define our valedictorian this afternoon. For me, though, it is the commitment to support others that most stands out. You see, seeing struggle is one thing. Choosing to dedicate your life to helping others find a path through struggle is something rare. It takes a special person to see the humanity in hardship and in its ugliness, in the restless moments, and in the chaos of its sorrow, to see hope. The world needs people in it who do not turn away from the struggle of others, but instead move toward it, who cultivate opportunities for others to find hope. That sliver of sunlight when the dark clouds of pain threaten to overtake us. I hope when your moment of struggle approaches, that you are fortunate enough to have someone nearby, like Hartwell, our valedictorian this afternoon. Someone who pulls up a chair to the hurting parts of your existence. Someone who sees your pain. But most importantly, someone who helps you find your strength again. For the many moments of strength you've gifted our small community here at Kingstec, through your work as wellness champion, member of our diversity committee, and through your advocacy work. Thank you. Thank you for normalizing support seeking among your peers, and for making this small community of ours a better place. Please welcome Hartwell.
Woo! Woo! Wow. Look how amazing we all look this morning. And what? We made it. Just take a few seconds and reflect on those few words. We made it. Congratulations, class of 2025. Good afternoon and welcome, President, Principal, Academic Chair, faculty, distinguished state guests, family and friends, and my fellow graduating class of 2025. My name is Hartwell Elewusi, popularly called AC Hartwell. I'm a proud Jolalian, a Ghanaian, and an international student, and I'm truly honored to be your valedictorian for the graduating class of 2025. I would first like to thank God for bringing me this far, and to my friend, Jay Kwashi, who initiated this process of coming to NSCC, I say a big thank you. To my amazing husband, Seth, thank you for always supporting my big dreams and allowing me to be the woman I'm called to be. My special thanks also go to all my amazing friends, incredible faculty, especially Chris Farris and Pamela Kappen. Thank you. And also to everyone who has supported me through this journey, I say thank you. Lastly, to my parents, both of blessed memory, continue to rest in peace, and thank you for making me who I am today. My journey to this moment has been one of resilience, sacrifice, and true determination. Imagine standing in the airport, holding your 14-month-old son in your arms, knowing that in just a few minutes, you would have to say goodbye. I remember looking into his innocent eyes, feeling the weight of my decision. As I nursed him one last time before my flight, my heart ached. Was I making the right choice? Was I being selfish? The moment I stepped onto that plane to Canada, tears blurred my vision and doubts filled my mind. But one thought overpowered them all. This is not just for me. This is for my son. This is for greater opportunities. And this is for our future. The first few months in Canada were some of the hardest of my life. I would have video calls with my son, and he would turn his face away as if he didn't know me. Oh, that moment shattered me. But I held on to one truth. Every sacrifice today is shaping a better tomorrow. 4 months later, my husband and son joined me, and knowing that moment, I knew it had all been worth it. But the challenges didn't stop there. I became a wife, a mother, a student, a mental health content creator, and your wellness champion all at once. I remember pushing my son in a stroller through the rings from NSCC to his daycare in downtown because the bus never showed up and missing class was not an option. I remember the sleepless nights, the moments of self-doubt, the times when I wondered if I could keep going. But every single time I told myself, you can do this and you will do it. Like my story, I know many of us here have faced unique challenges on our journey here at NSCC. We've battled personal struggles, self-doubt, and moments when giving up seems like the easiest choice. But we didn't. And that is the true meaning of resilience. Oh, fellow graduates, life will sometimes tell you no. People will tell you no. But you decide whether to accept that or push forward. Remember, every single no is just an opportunity to find another way. And now to NSCC. You didn't just educate us, you embraced us. You gave us a community, a sense of belonging, and the resources we needed to succeed. From our dedicated faculty in the School of Health and Human Services, the School of Access, and the Adult Learning Program, who saw our potential and motivated us to keep going. To the staff of Student Services, who always had an open door. To our classmates who constantly encouraged and reminded us of why we started. Every single person at NSCC played a role in our journey. With this, we would say NSCC doesn't just talk about community. It is indeed community. And we, the graduating class, I approve of that impact. The one thing this journey has taught us is that we are stronger than we think. Every late night study session, every practice in our labs, every challenge on our practicums, and every I don't think I can do it moment has shaped us into who we are today. And that is what makes us unstoppable. And if there's one message we should all carry with us today, it's this: don't ever give up. When the rejection comes, when others project their fears onto us, or the many no's that may come, let's remember to return to the drawing board, learn our lessons, and try again. Just keep telling yourself, I can do it. These powerful words, I can do it, ignite something in our brains that pushes us beyond our limits. Fellow graduates, this is just the beginning. We are stepping into a world that needs us. As social service workers, disability support professionals, continuing care assistants, early childhood educators, and oh, it's absolutely okay if you've not had it all figured out yet. Regardless of who we become, our world requires deep compassion and empathy. But let's not just be good workers, let's be great ones. Let's be the ones who lead with empathy and always advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. And through it all, let's never forget to take care of ourselves. Even on the airplane, they tell you to put on your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. So take time to breathe, to rest, and to grow, because the world needs us as our best. Class of 2025, this is our moment. We didn't just survive, we thrived. We didn't just learn, we transformed. And now we step forward, not just as graduates, but as leaders ready to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is waiting. Let's go change it. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Can we just go home now? What an incredible speech. The reminder to take care of ourselves. I mean, that's something we can certainly latch on to. So just want to thank you again for that amazing, amazing speech and for the encouragement this afternoon. Want to thank you again for your speech, and would now want to call on our principal, Jason Clark, to present the Valedictorian Award.
I just need a minute. Thank you, Hartwell, for that amazing, amazing speech, that inspirational message. You've contributed so much to our campus community, as Abu mentioned, student wellness champion on our diversity committee. As I was listening to your every word and being inspired by your journey, by your resilience, I think about the simple thing, which is walking around the campus and seeing Hartwell every week, the shining light, giving of her time, helping others. You're an incredible example, ambassador. Thank you for being you, and thank you for everything you've done for us. This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. I want to extend a tremendous thank you to everyone who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with your NSCC alumni pin. We hope from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. In fact, it is just beginning. Yesterday you were students, today you are graduates, forever you are NSCC alumni. And today you have the opportunity to attend your very first alumni event. We invite everyone to join us in our library for our alumni reception immediately following the ceremony. During the recessional, the stage guests, led by our president, followed by staff, and then the graduates will leave the gym. Please stand for the recessional as you are able, and remain standing until the stage party, staff, and graduates have left the gym. And let's give one big more round of applause to the class of 2025.